2024. We're now halfway through Kentucky's primary election day. Polls open across the Commonwealth right now until 6 o'clock this evening.
During a presidential year, turnout historically runs a little stronger in the bluegrass, but not this time. Let's get a sense of how it's going with WLWT News 5's John London. He's live in Kenton County. John.
Yeah, Stephen, the weather's conducive to voter turnout, but you could dust off an old lyric from the song Limbo Rock to describe turnout in Kenton County today. How low can you go? How does 1% sound? That's one of the numbers. Northern Kentucky at this point lower than the rest of the bluegrass. Since 6 this morning in Kenton County, including early vote numbers, there have been 4,133 walk-in voters. That's 4%. For the handful of early voting days, including mail-in requests, the turnout here was 1%. That's the lowest Gabrielle Summey, the clerk here, has seen. Kentucky's primaries do not normally attract a wave of voters, but this one seems like it's not even drawing a ripple. There's, of course, a variety of theories as to why. There's no real controversial issue on most of the ballots throughout Kentucky. There is a Covington Commission race, however, and of course a heated House battle in Boone County. Polls in Kentucky remain open until 6 tonight. Live in Kenton County, John London, WLWT News 5.
John, what about the fact that the presidential nominations have really been sewn up for a while? Is that a factor in this low turnout?
Many pundits cite that, Stephen. One of the oddities that you have on the ballot involves timing and the printing of ballots, of course, because the names Haley, DeSantis, and Ramaswamy remain on the GOP presidential ballot, even though they have dropped out. So some voters may be confused about that. We talked to one voter who says he thinks some of his neighboring voters just simply don't care.
Well, it might be as simple as that. John London live for us down there in Kenton County. We'll, of course, have more after those polls close at 6 tonight. Remember, as long as you are in line by 6, you will be allowed to vote. John, thank you.